Here's my 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT on universal air suspension. If you're looking to buy your Jeep, universal is a good way to go. These bags will fit Chargers, Challengers, Chrysler 300, and the new Durangos. On the Jeep is the 20 and 12 and up, and hopefully this video helps. Installing the universal air suspension on my 2015 Jeep SRT. Then for the front is the one that was struggling, and I figured it out. So on this one you don't have to take the straight bar off and this one off. Remove the bottom strap bolt and remove the caliper and the rotor, and of course you gotta remove the upper control arm. And on this one you have to remove the nut. I think it's a 32, because I was trying to remove it with taking the CV axle off, and I was running into a problem right here. I keep hitting right here on the edge. It's too wide, so that the strap wasn't able to slide off. So by removing the CV axle, this drops more, because if you don't remove it, it doesn't go all the way down, so there's no room for this to come out. So he's holding it, and then slide up. You gotta loosen up the bolt from the holds the arm. You loosen it up and it drops more, so you're able to go even lower. And now you drop more. And this back up. Damage it. So for the passenger side, I had to take her apart because I forgot a couple things. I'm supposed to remove this. Supposed to the stop bush, something like pushing on the stop, thumb stop. Yeah, thumb stop. Just remove this. These are like 3 spot wheels. You just drill them out and then tap this off. And I also forgot to take this off. So I guess you don't need it. But yeah, this is the second time I took it apart, and it took me like 10 minutes. pretty easy. And this one, remember you don't have to take the CV axle off. Just the steering column, the sway bar, and this little, oh yeah, this little sway bar. Top upper control arm. Then remove the caliper. And just be careful when you do it, because once you release this one, this will drop real fast. So I hold it with the jack and lower it little by little, because it drops pretty fast and you don't want to get smashed your fingers. So now you just gotta rip this out and take this off. I already did the other part on the other side, and we should be done. So here's after I drill them out. It's gonna drill them out. You gotta pretty much stick a screwdriver in there and just pry it out. It should be ready to go, because before that wasn't gonna be able to sit right. You probably just bend this. So now without it, I'll be able to sit right there. So, see? Goes right in the little hole. And then you need to remove this one, so as you don't need it, just run it without it. That's on this side. This one is easier than the driver's side. So on this one you don't have to take the CV axle out. Only loosen all the sway bars. This link over here, and then up the control arm, up the control arm, and on this one, make sure you loosen it up over here, so it loosens the whole arm, and it's easier to lower it. And this one is easier because on this one, the CV axle on this side is longer, and it has more room to go down than on the driver's side. So on the driver's side, it seems to be like a little bit shorter, so this doesn't go all the way down. And when you're trying to take this out, it hits right here on this bushing. You have to take the whole CVA axle out. So yeah, the driver's side is a pain. This one is already taking like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to take it out and put it back in. And you can see it already has the bag in place and everything. Should be nice. Okay. So for the rear, I'm gonna loosen this one. It's the controller, and the sway bar, the straw one. Take off the caliper. Take this one off and loosen this one. And this one, the straw has 2 bolts right under it. You can see it. Right under there. Just take this off. This will come off. This will come out, and then you can just unscrew the bolt on the straw, and then take the stop bump off, and then put it back together. And when you're taking when you already loosen everything, the spring is gonna be kind of loose, so you're just gonna use the pry bar and like wedge it out, like pry it out, and it will come out. This one still have a gap because I still have to run the lines and inflate the bag. And also when I put the tire, the whole control arm will go up and then align right there. I'll make sure when you do this, you take off this P sensor off, because there's not much room to play room to move it around, and you can mess it up.